So it's not that the brain doesn't need glucose. The brain does need some glucose at all times, but there's some disadvantages. People think, oh, glucose is the ideal fuel for the brain. And ketones are an emergency backup just for dire circumstances. That's actually not the case. The brain does need some glucose at all times, but glucose has some disadvantages as a fuel. It doesn't burn very cleanly. So you get a lot more inflammation and oxidative stress. So that's one of the main downsides to glucose. And it also needs quite a bit of insulin for processing. So which ketones don't need high levels of insulin they can burn beautifully in a low insulin environment. So when for people who say the glucose is the ideal fuel for the brain and ketones are an emergency backup fuel, what they don't understand is that the brain, as Professor Stephen Cunnane likes to say, is a hybrid engine. And it really works best on a mixture of fuels, glucose and ketones, because both of these fuels have their pluses and minuses.